Hello and welcome to Titanium Class Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini, okay? So this is going to be for anybody who has any planet or star in their chart under Gemini. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself. Now, I have made some changes, and as you can see, my backdrop is a little different. So thank you, Cherry, for all your suggestions. I totally am grateful for you. Now, yes. So I'm just going to jump in and I'm going to read. I'm going to pull your cards. So, yes. My Geminis. So, I'm going to use Brian Froude's that's my tarot deck. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And the first card is the Three of Autumn. So you're doing something you love to do. Yep. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis. And now you got the Eight of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, I'm going to take these. Anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share. And you got the Seven of Spring. Alrighty, now, please, angels and guides. Now, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got this Seven of Summer. Interesting. Okie dokie. Now, wait a minute. As you can see, I've changed my setup just a tad for y'alls. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please clarify the Three of Autumn. Please, angels and guides, please clarify the Three of Autumn. Pretty please. And you have the Friends. The Friends with Spirit Dancer at the bottom of the deck, followed by Tintin the Sylph. Aha. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share why the Eight of Autumn. And you got the Singer of Initiation, followed by the Singer of, not the Singer, but Ecstasis, if I can get the glare out of the way, as well as Solace. And then behind the Solace card, what is there? I see the Singer of Connection. Damn. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share why the Seven of Spring in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Penelope Dreamweaver. Yep. With the Singer of Transfiguration behind that. And Fafi behind that, as well as the singer of, is it Courage? Yeah, singer of Courage. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singers. Interesting. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share why the 7 of summer is here for the 4th set. Please, angels and guides, and you got the Glenkner. Okay. The Soul Shrinker. And the Bright Mother. As well as here the Fairy Sword. Okay. Let me place my cards. Yes. Okay. So we start off with the 3 of Autumn. Glare. The 3 of Autumn. So the 3 of Autumn talks about follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. So basically, do something that you love to do. Like, decide on what it is that you adore doing and then do that. Because people or individual or others will notice when you are tapping into your love, right? And it is clarified by the Friends, which talks of friendship, aid, support, and you'll be supported by your friends in your pursuit of this job that really you absolutely enjoy. Then you have the Spirit Dancer, and the Spirit Dancer talks of expressing yourself, being free, and exploring, which is basically you finding what it is that you love. And then you got Tintin the Sylph, which talks of being able to discern between what is the different things that you are looking into. So basically it's just saying, check all the things out, ask for help from your friends or colleagues, and then figure out what it is you want to do. The interesting bit, okay, is that the Friends is number 46, while as the Spirit Dancer is number 36. Then Tintin is number 45. So it kind of like, it's a sandwich between 2 40s. And there are 2 6s. So, I mean, if that has any relevance to you. Now, the next card is the 8 of Autumn. Now, the 8 of Autumn talks of do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and learning, and long-term projects. Brain fart. Yeah. Now, the cards clarifying that are the Singer of Initiation. So you're going to start something new, and so that is why you need to go and learn more about it so that you can trail a new blaze a new trail triumphantly and reach a new level due to that triumphant proceeding forward. Then you got ecstasis. Now ecstasis talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, motivation. Now what this means is that look for the 8 of Pentacles. Well, it's in regards to the 3 of Autumn. So you're going to figure out something that you enjoy doing, that you love doing so much, that you cannot stop your joy. You cannot contain it. People will see it. It's going to be so motivating to others, and also it'll show that you are so happy whilst doing it. Then you have solace. Now solace, alright, talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, and synthesis, which would go back to this, which goes back to the singer of initiation, which is you have to decide what it is that you want to trail a new blaze within, okay, so that you can clearly be able to discern. So basically you could even say that, I mean, I guess these cards did not come out in the right order. It would be, first it'd be solace, then it'd be singer of connection, then it would be the singer of initiation, and then it'd be ecstasy. So the idea is that you go learn more about something because you have consciously synthesized that it is the best choice for you in regards to the fact that you feel deeply and spiritually connected to it, right? As well as you feel like you will be able to move up in life due to this, as well as reaching your ecstasy and joy due to it, because it'll bring you so much happiness you will not be able to contain. Alright, then you have the Seven of Spring. Now the Seven of Spring, alright, talks of be assertive and don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So basically what I'm picking up on is that maybe you know what you will love to do, but then you have people in the background saying, maybe it's not the best idea. Maybe it's not going to give you as much return as you thought it would. Maybe. Yes. Right? And then you're like, nay, this is what I'm doing. My mind has been made up. Going. You cannot change my mind. Right? And the reason why you're so, in Armenian we say vajragan, which means you're so determined, you're so steadfast in your decision, is because the vision and the inspiration and the magical dreams you've had in regards to this Three of Autumn is like it's so not tantalizing, but it's so inviting that you're like, there's nothing else for me but to do this because they will bring me so much joy and happiness, and if I don't do it, I don't feel like I feel complete. Okay. Then you got the Singer of Transfiguration. Now the Singer of Transfiguration talks of transcendence, metamorphosis, and transformation, which means that probably the reason why all those people were like, but you know what, it might not be the best thing for you, is because it's new. You haven't really gotten into this prior, so you would not know as much about it. As in, they don't want you to feel like you're left out because you will have to go back to school and you'd have to do all these things and it's going to take time, and they're projecting their idea of something new that they would do onto you, and so they don't want to see you fail, or they don't want to see you lose your time, so they'll be like, just stick with what you know, and you're like, nay, oh hell to the nay. And I feel like this is coming from what people don't understand, and that this decision that you've made has come from a very grounded, very centered, very earthed perspective. So you're very decisive. all earth element cards are generally slow, but once things get going, they don't stop. Or, I mean, that one was not a really good, well, I mean, if you take the idea of a landslide, it doesn't stop until the land has slid completely, right? So something stops it. I don't know where I'm going with this. But basically, earth signs are generally slow but steady, is what I want to say. And sure and steadfast, and you can count, you can make sure that it is going to be there for you throughout thick and thin. Once they've made up their mind, they've made up their mind. Like a goat who's pissed off for some reason. Where did this come from? Like a goat. Okay? When they put an idea in their mind, they'll make it happen. Like, I'm speaking of goats, but when I say goats, I can also be meaning Aries, because Aries is a ram, right? And a goat is a subdivision of, well, it's the same thing along the same lines. It's a goat. It's a mountain goat. A ram is a mountain goat, right? And my father is an Aries, and when he puts an idea in his mind, you try to get it out of his mind. Impossible. Impossible. So, the next card you got is the Singer of Courage. Now, the Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. Now, this, I feel, is in regards to the Seven of Spring, because it says, courageously stand up for what you believe in, and you need some courage to do that sometimes, because most people will be against you or not with you, right? Now the fourth set, okay, you have the Seven of Summer, which is interesting because you have the Seven of Spring before, but the Seven of Summer talks of no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the situation. Overanalyzing the options. So, interestingly enough, with the Seven of Spring, you are steadfast in your decision. You're like, hell to the nay, I ain't moving. But then after that, I feel like once you've gained your ground, for some reason, there's like more doors that open, is the image I'm getting. Alright? And at that point, that is when you are going to need to find all the decision, basically. The decision that will lead you to your happiness. Right? But you can't stick around and stop and wait. You need to actually make a decision. And promptly, I feel, because of what this card says. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Right? Yep. And then you have the Glankener. Now, the Glankener talks of a lot of nasty stuff. But at the end of this card, it says clear sight. So, the Seven of Summer says, no more procrastination. Your power comes from making a decision. You can only make a decision once you've got clear sight on what it is that you want to achieve. Right? Once you made your choice, you'll be able to, wait a minute. Okay, I feel like this is how it's supposed to be. Alright, so first you got the He of the Fairy Sword, which talks of being protected in your choice. So you might take a little bit of your time, but you are going to be protected whilst making that choice. Then you have the Glankener, which talks of clear sight. Right? So you will, seeing as you're protected, you are not going to make a decision until you have clear sight, which you clearly see what you need to do. Then you have the Soul Shrinker. Now the Soul Shrinker talks of a lot of nasty stuff, but at the end of it, it talks of blessings. So I feel like at the end of this confusion, you're going to come out of it a winner, because you will have figured out what you want to do, and you can clearly see what it is you want. Okay? Next you have the Bright Mother. Now the Bright Mother talks of nurturing, creativity, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. Now what I see is that whilst it is really important, yes, so you know what it is you're going to do, what you're going to go towards, but before you do that, you need to be very clear with yourself that you are supportive of you and that you will stand by yourself. You won't lose your patience. Well, you will be patient with yourself whilst making this change. So, my gorgeous Gemmies, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Gemmies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!